Guys, I've got a confession to make. I am a time traveler. Yep. I have been traveling into the future. I've traveled into the past. I've lived in alternate realities, actually. It's crazy. And honestly, I've not spent enough time in the present. And you might think I'm crazy already. Okay, before you change the channel, before you think, okay, Caleb's lost it, let's go have a prayer meeting for him. No, I'm serious. I really have. And what I mean by time traveling is that I have lived in the past and lived in the future so much with shame, regret, fear, worry, doubt, that I fail to live in the moment, to trust God in the moment, and to appreciate the very moment, the day that I'm living in, what God is doing right now in my life. Maybe that's some of you. Maybe you've let regret cause you to just constantly think about what was done, what you did, what has happened, and you're not really in living in the moment now. You're not enjoying what God is doing in your life now. You're not trusting God now. You're focused on yesterday. Or maybe you're worried and you're anxious and you're scared about what's going to happen tomorrow, and so you're afraid of the future. But what you do is you travel to the future and you think this is going to happen and this is going to happen. Well, what if this happens? And you're living in alternate realities that things, worst case scenarios that probably will never happen. And you're not living in the moment. You're not trusting God today. Jesus taught us to pray that give us today our daily bread. I think that's a powerful thing for us because we need to trust God for today's bread. But don't let me get caught up in worrying about tomorrow's bread or what I didn't have yesterday, but today, God, I'm trusting you today. Jesus said, that we've got enough worries for today. Don't worry about tomorrow, right? And I'm reminded of a quote in a movie where Jesus is speaking to a man who's afraid, and Jesus says, you are imagining a future without me, and that future does not exist. So today, I don't know how many fellow time travelers I have out there, but I'm challenging you to stop living in the past, stop living in the future, and to trust God for today. Trust God for this moment right now. Be thankful for what God is doing right now. Let the time travel be left up to God. Let God go into your past and let Him wipe away your sins. Let Him work things out, make things right in the past. And let God travel into your future and prepare a way for you, a path that leads to His will for your life. Let Him do the time traveling. And you and me, let's focus on today and trusting Him today.